Welcome to Little Radical Theatrics' production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's The Sound of Music. At this time, we ask you to turn off all phones, smart devices, and any other device or action which could distract from the performance. Photography, filming, or any audio recording of this production is strictly prohibited. If you have to unwrap candy, now is the time to do it. Concessions may be enjoyed outside the building or in the lobby. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please take a moment to locate the nearest exit. For the actors' safety, please keep all aisles clear as they will be used during this performance. For everyone's safety, kindly wear a mask during the entire performance. Our actors will not be wearing masks and are fully vaccinated at this time. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy Little Radical Theatrics' production of The Sound of Music.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to recent FCC regulations regarding the airwaves that wireless microphones work on, we do ask that you turn your phone off and not to silent, so we don't experience severe mic drop issues. Thank you, and once again, enjoy the show.
the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there is no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious Sister Berta? There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after the events of last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Berta.
Ave?
Reverend Mother,
Maria, she's waiting. Sister Sophia, the mistress of the novices and the mistress of the postulants do not seem to see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her
Very dear.
but she does always seem to get into trouble.
Exactly what I said.
She
Her dress is gone to tear. She wants it. Always late for everything. She's always late for everything, for every meal. I
Say it, Sister Margareta.
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
unpredictable as what the others. She's a demon, she's a lamb. She's a headache. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you crush it down and take it down? How do you find a word that makes Maria? Always alone. Anything you know you'd like to tell her. Anything she ought to understand.
Make her stay and listen while you stay. How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Reverend Mother, I really think
Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Ave? Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you.
Yes, Reverend Mother, about last night. I was on my knees half the night because I was late, and after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave.
It wasn't about your being late, Maria.
But I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Sophia heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I'd come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. Mother, I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it is only here in the abbey that there is a rule about singing.
But that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margareta is always reminding me, but too late after I've started singing.
And the day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice.
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
When I came to the window, you saw me and you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a girl, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Green-colored ponies and apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Mother, we were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right. It is that kind of a song.
And singing it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live here, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, Maria, what is the most important thing you have learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is that still in the robing room?
No, Mother, I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta said that when we enter the Abbey, all of our worldly clothes are given. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave! Leave here! Oh, no, Mother, please! Please don't take me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
What are you ready for? Perhaps if you go out again into the world for a time, you will find out what we expect of you, and that we do expect.
I know what you expect, and I'll do it. I promise. Please.
Maria!
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
There is a family of 7 children.
7 children?
You like children. You're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a great one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
Captain in the Navy, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, my child.
Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
These are a few of my favorite things. I have been given permission to sing.
And she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was at the telephone. Good day, sir. Very happy to have you home again.
The last governess. Do you know why she left?
Who knows? She just said I had enough of these and walked out.
Why, was Louisa playing her tricks on her again, putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, we're getting a new governess today. And this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Naumburg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you for a time, sir.
Until tomorrow. The phone call, was it for me?
No, it was for Franz. There was a call for you earlier from Vienna, of Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I have the number. I will be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
2. Herr Detweiler and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have another breakfast. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That can be 5 hours to be nervous.
But that scatterbrained boy delivering telephone
Germans did take over Austria. We have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife is alive.
He's being the captain of a ship again.
There, we whistle for it, humiliating.
The Imperial Navy supports and always whistled for us.
Then I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp, and you are Fräulein?
Maria Rayner.
Fräulein, as to your duties, do you mind stepping over here? Before the children meet you, you will change your dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, all of our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself another dress, but I wasn't given time. I can't make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see to it that you are given some material. Today, if possible. Now, as to my children, there are 7 of them. You will see how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. The mornings are spent in the classroom, the afternoons they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with orderliness and decorum. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
Now, children, I will sound your signal, and you will step forward and repeat your name, Fräulein. You will listen and learn their signals, so you may call them when you want them.
Liesel. Friedrich. Louisa. Kurt. Rita. Marta.
Gretel. Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a very large house in a very large estate. They have all been trained to come on their signal. When I want you, this is what you will hear.
You won't have to bother, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
Nonsense. Everyone answers to a signal. Listen and watch.
Yes, sir.
My orderly, the butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
My executive officer, Frau Schmidt. Fräulein Maria, will you see to it that a room is ready?
Yes, sir.
Now, I will lead you to the children. You are now in command.
sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Well, now that it's just us, would you tell me your names again? And tell me how old you are. Now, you're...
I'm Lisa, I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich, I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9, and I think that your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color too. And you are Greta. All right, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you need to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
Oh, my guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where I'm going to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with sh. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Ooh. Okay, I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself from a long way to run. So I need a holy crowd, and look to follow suit. Tree, a drooping dead and red. on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now put it all together and
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. Or does it mean anything?
so we put in words. One word for every note. Listen. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You said one word for every note,
Yes, Brigitte, I did.
but when you sing anything, you're using up 3 notes on 1 word.
Yes, you're right. Well, sometimes we do that. And when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Jump, dear, female dear, ray, me, I gave my whole myself from a long way to run. So, like red, love, to follow teach and bread that will bring us back to don't make me your soul, deep, don't deep, so red, keep me so
Good night, Rob.
Lisa,
Yes.
you don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
No, I'm not. Really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would have a telegram to deliver here at just this time?
Every year on this date, he always gets a telegram from his sister.
Yes, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure that you're going to have another telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter. No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
Well, all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
You don't have to worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. Why? What's wrong with that?
You waited long on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that you want to write on.
To write on.
You are 16, we are 17. Baby, it's time to leave. Better be
even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. Oh, I hope the captain will like it, because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Well, not for me, for the children. For play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get their pay.
But they're children. Think of all the trees they have to climb, and they have to roll in the grass, and the rocks, and the caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window and the alcoves. They will come tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. He has to come home every time he hires a new governess. Sometimes I think the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
Well, he must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. We won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
No, and he used to love music. We had wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin or the guitar. But now he has shut all of that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But to not have music, that's wrong for him and wrong for the children too.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That would change everything. The children would have a new mother.
It's going to rain. You better close the window.
Dear God, I know now why you sent me here. I must help the children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitta, Marta, and little Gretel, and the other boy, what's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother and Sister Margareta and everybody down at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's been up to. Help her to know that I am understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and somebody locked the gates earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake anybody up. And I saw your window. Are you going to tell Father on me?
Did you climb the trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got in here, Theatrics of the governess. Louisa can climb it with the toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we washed this dress out tonight, nobody would notice it in the morning. And then all of this would just be between you and me. Here. You can put this on, then come sit on the edge of my bed, and we'll have a talk.
I know I told you today that I didn't need a governess. Maybe I did.
You're not afraid of a little thunderstorm, are you? Well, you stay here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Are you sure? Look. All right, all of you, up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
You won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys weren't frightened too, were you?
Oh, no, we just wanted to be sure that you weren't.
Ah, and was this your idea, Friedrich?
No, it was Kurt.
Kurt! That's it, that's who I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish you wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. High on the hills, a lonely goat herd lay, 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 hee-hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd lay, lay, lay. Folks in town was coming through goat herd lay, 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 hee-hoo. Lusty clear from the goat herd's throat herd lay, lay, lay. Oh, lay, lay, oh, lay, lay. A prince on the bridge of the castle mountain lay, 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 men on the road with the lantern tight lay, lay, men in the midst of a table d'hôte lay, 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 men drinking beer with the foam of lantern lay, one little girl in a pale pink coat lay, lay, lay. She yelled to the lonely goat herd lay, lay, lay. Soon her mama with the leaning goat herd lay, lay, lay. What a duet for a girl and goat herd lay, lay, lay. One little girl in a pale pink coat herd. She yelled back to the lonely goat herd. Soon her mama with the leaning goat herd lay, lay, lay. What a duet for a girl and goat herd lay, lay, lay. Ta 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 ta
Franz, does Herr Detweiler know that we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. He's still on the telephone, sir.
Thank you. Franz, any sign of the children?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. Georg, these mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. You see that stretch of green woods over there? When the wind blows, it looks like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village?
That's not a village, that's a town.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
I have fun when I'm with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you there's a fascinating man. Occasionally I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you a little better now that I see you here. You're a little like these mountains, you know. Except you keep moving. How could you be away from this place as much as you are?
Guess I'm just trying to find some reason to come back and stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Yes, well, Ertet Weiler still can't be on the phone. I know he's desperate for singers for the Karlsberg Festival, but, you like it here?
Well, of course, we'll still have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You? A president?
Well, of course. I've been handling Heinrich's estate for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, sir. Ted Weiler would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning...
He just finished.
Hello, hello. I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
You? Well. Let's see here. What do you think of this for the Karlsberg Festival? We have the finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Oh, Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. But all I've got up to now is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Oh, Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, and London.
All on Georg's telephone.
How can I afford it? Why am I up here?
I was hoping it was because you liked me.
Oh, of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have the most excellent wine cellar.
Max!
What? I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Yes, our abbey. Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I am to visit all these little towns around here and listen to Zegerbunds, quartets, and choirs.
I hope you'll be joining us for meals.
Oh, yes. It was a town about the size of Watsman where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, and toured all around the world.
Oh, yes. What ever became of them?
Well, by the time they grew up, their voices changed, and they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there, Rumpelstiltskin?
No, that's Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
Oh, I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you put on a dinner for me? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. It's difficult to know these days who's an enemy and who's a friend.
Now is not a good time for you making enemies. Let's make some friends.
I wonder where the children have gone.
You're not worried about them, are you?
Well, they should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight, because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'm going to go look for them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, of course he is. He just hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
Well, it's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich. And you're rich. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. And Garrett moves away upstairs, the lovers snarl and snuggle. Their famous moments, watching which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers you very seldom hear of.
No sign of it. What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I don't see. I mean, I didn't know. Hi!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
Ah, hi there, Detweiler. Thank you.
You delivered your telegram. Now leave.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at it like this? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you don't have any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I would hate you.
You can hate me. I'm too lovable.
Hey, Detweiler, there's a telephone call for you. It's from...
I'll take it.
Rain, a drop of golden sun. Me, my name, I call myself. I'm longing to
No! Straight line! Straight line! You will all go upstairs and get cleaned up and put on your uniforms. At once! Fräulein, where did you get those abominations? From a nightmare?
No, from some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
One moment. You mean to tell me that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Yes. They've become very popular. Everybody smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to me.
But, Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone. You're never home long enough to know them.
I don't want to hear from you about my children.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you continue treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigida could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more, too, if you got to know her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you brush him aside the way you do all of them. I'm not finished yet! Louisa just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, Captain, please, love Gretel, love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop it! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way that I
And
said
once
them.
you are gone, I will have a governess who will teach respect and teach him to...
With the sound of music,
What is
with
that?
songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music.
Singing.
My heart wants to sing every song. It must hear. My heart wants to rise from the breeze. My heart wants to silent rise from the church on the breeze.
I go to the hill where my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart declares the sounds of music, and I'll sing
Edelweiss! Oh, Georg, why didn't you tell me your children were so enchanting?
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Oh, yes. Show me the gardens. I want to see everything, and with you, too. I don't know any of your names, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure I won't get them straight for a very long time.
My name's Marta. It is not I'm Marta. She's Louisa.
You're right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. You want so much to. After I'm gone.
No. Please don't leave. You've given me so much.
If I can be of any help.
You've already given it all. You brought music back into my home. I've forgotten to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night
pleased. He's asked me to stay on until September.
September?
Then I return to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to become a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you return to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
It is much more pleasant out on the terrace. Please. Please. Thank you. Baron Elberfeld. The Baroness, I'm glad you could join us tonight.
Frau Schrader is charming, Mayor.
No. She just has a headache. I'm on my way up to get her. We'll meet you on the terrace. Thank you, Franz.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half of these people aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, maybe they're enjoying not speaking to each other.
Sir, Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will join you in the few minutes.
Thank you. You might as well give it this cup of bread.
Yes, that's right. But first the boy and girl meet.
Yes.
Then they go for a little stroll. That's right. Very good. Now both hands. Now spin around.
No, Kurt. No. Let me show you. Sit with Brigitte. You ready?
Well, tell your father it's to be a success. I'm here.
Max!
Elsa, without a doubt, you are the world's most beautiful corporation president.
Thank you, Max.
Max, I'm glad you could join us for dinner.
Gail, you didn't think you could give a gala without me.
Oh, now we have an odd man.
A little odd but charming.
At least run and find Frau Schmidt and ask her to set 2 more sediments and tell Fräulein Maria I want to see her.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Hazel?
No, Liesel is much too young. I'll ask Maria.
What? You're not serious.
Of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't see her that way.
I don't mind, but your friends, you can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell them why not.
Max, can you change me, please?
Yes, Max. We're gonna need you tonight.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been avoiding these people for an hour.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Oh, good evening, Max. Nice to see you.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father she's been avoiding these people.
That doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Fräulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why he couldn't?
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
No, Brigitte, that's just the sort of thing that
You must know that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the You Know My song he taught us? After he finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds...
No, Brigitte, no!
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing. You're in love with him.
All right, Gretel. One more dance, and then it's time for bed, okay? Fräulein Maria, you're not going to be eating dinner with the kids tonight. You're going to be eating dinner with us. No, it's all been arranged. Now, I'm assuming you want to get changed, so you should hurry. Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
No, the children will want to say goodnight. Georg, I want the children to say goodnight the way they did for me last night.
No, Lisa, no, please, no.
Georg, let them do it for me. It was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Georg, please, for me.
Presto changeo!
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of playing on the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, and the servant little bird is calling out to say, "Coo, coo, coo, coo."
Elsa. They are extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and I find it here, 7 children in one family.
Wait a minute. Max, I had to convince Georg to allow the children to sing tonight for our guests.
That means you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max!
Elsa, this is for Austria. Come. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
Sister Sophia, take our new postulant to the robing room. God bless you, my daughter. Ave?
Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I wish I waited until she was ready to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Did they tell you?
She doesn't sleep. She is only spoken in prayer.
I will see her.
Maria?
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was for me, Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Maria, what happened? Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. What happened? Why would you do a thing like this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I felt things I never felt before. And then I knew I couldn't stay, that I had to come back, that here I would be safe.
Maria, these walls are not to be used as an escape. What is it that you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margaret. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Well, Brigida said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, and that there he was, standing there, and we were looking at each other, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe.
You do like him, Maria?
Yes.
Well, did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's mission. To have asked for Captain's love would have been wrong. I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. When we first talked, you told me you remembered your mother and your father before they died. Tell me, were they happy?
Yes, Mother. They were very happy.
You were born out of their happiness, out of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out now is how God wants you to spend your love.
I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
Maria, just because you love this man does not mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no, Mother, please don't make me go back. Please, let me stay here, please.
Maria, these walls are not to use as an escape. You have to face your fears. You have to find the life that you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Go for it. Like everyone can search like gold.
stage of a big concert hall. Now,
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
any concert hall, maybe perhaps Colesburg Concert Hall, but a concert hall full of people. Now let's try again. Gretchen, why don't you sing loud? A sore finger? Oh, no. Come on. There now, you can sing loud for Uncle Maxie. Just like the night of the party, you sang beautifully and with such spirit. Okay, now let's try again. The children wanted to sing for me, the darlings, except they're not singing as well as they used to.
We need Fraulein Maria.
You don't need Fraulein Maria.
But I have experience with glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, children, what do you want to sing? Do, a deer, a female deer, rain, a drop of golden sun. Me, the name I call. No. We don't need Fraulein Maria.
Max, I feel like a brisk walk.
Yes. Just what I need. A nice hot. Is anybody using the car? No. Okay.
Now, children, what do you want to sing? Please. Did you play any of your jokes, any of your tricks on Fraulein Maria?
Only the ones she liked and laughed at.
Did you put any of your toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, you must have done something. Well, she wouldn't have left without saying goodbye to us.
Isn't Fraulein Maria coming back?
No.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Yes. Yes, she was, but I don't think you're gonna need a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
You're gonna have a new mother.
A new mother? That's fair.
Yes. It was all decided last night. I'm very happy. Well, children, it's time for your afternoon walk. Please, Lord. Thank you.
When Fraulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes.
All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and
Whiskers on kittens, bright poplar candles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Wanna feel better.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stick on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that
My favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
So much. I must find your father right away.
All right, then I'll go too.
How's your sore finger?
You.
Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, Fraulein, I'm all right.
Many telegrams lately?
No, Fraulein. But now I'll be happy to go to boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to tell you.
We have so much to tell you too.
I imagine you have a great deal to tell me.
Well, I guess the most important thing is that Father is going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Yes, he just told us. He told us himself.
I found him.
Louisa, bring you two boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
You came back?
Yes. Catherine.
Well, you left without any explanation whatsoever. Without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me. Please, forgive me.
Why did you do that to us? Please tell me.
Please, don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're here to stay.
Only until arrangements can be made for a new governess.
No. The children have missed you. I haven't. Everyone has missed you very much. Nothing's been the same since you've been gone. Everything has been wrong. We'll talk about it later. Go be with the children. Maria, a new dress?
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. Let's go find him to ask him.
I'll take your word for it,
Georg!
Elsa.
Georg, can you settle something for Max and me? How far down the mountain does your property go?
You see that stone wall way down there? That is the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, and that's what makes me angry. I don't like to win without a fight.
That night, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you didn't know who it was.
Ah, thank you, Franz. Thank you. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this is not the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can't I help it if others do?
Let's not start this again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
And yet, he still takes phone calls from Berlin.
Because if they don't keep their promise, I would like to have some friends amongst them.
Naturally.
Oh, so you agree to?
Georg, this is the way I see it. There was a man that was dying. They were reading him his last rites, and they asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all of his works?" And he said, "At this time, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade Austria, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you know what would happen to you and to your property?
And your children?
To everyone close to you, to me, to Elsa.
You tell me what you will do when they come.
What anyone with any sense would do, just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
Well, nothing you can do can make any difference.
Don't look so stressed, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be unrealist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against the shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise?
Let the finger on the sign be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You don't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith in your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science?
somersaulting at a cockeyed angle. We make a cockeyed circle around the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. If the earth wants to roll around the sun, you're a fool when you worry, you're a fool when you worry over anyone but living number one.
That's you.
That's I.
And I.
And me. That all-absorbing character.
That fascinating creature.
That super special feature.
So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. Though I know, no, I cannot tell you why.
That's wrong.
But as long as I'm living, just as long as I'm breathing, there is nothing else as wonderful as I.
Nothing else is wonderful. Me. There's one thing alone we can agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourself by running away or giving up, and you can't outwit a lion by sticking your head in a lion's mouth.
I will pull it back.
Max, I think you should take it now.
Go. Go.
Igor, I feel like I know what's going to happen. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them. Captain! Fräulein Maria! Beg your pardon. Ah, Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria had returned. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they can have a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
Thank you, that will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader. Captain, the children tell me that you are to be married.
Oh, I believe the children were mistaken. I'm going to have to start packing if I'm going to leave for Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll ask Franz to get the car.
I can do that. Oh, fierce, Guido. Goodbye, Fräulein Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have.
No, you said the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you and Frau Schrader were to be married.
We found that we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Mother Abbess always says when God closes a door,
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey, and what made you come back?
Mother Abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
And often, when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. But suddenly, one night, suddenly it appears before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize that this isn't just something that happened. This is something that I felt deep inside for many weeks. You felt it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte. She said that night at the party, when we were dancing.
She's quite right. That was not an ordinary dance.
I hadn't danced since I was a little girl.
When you were a little girl, did a boy ever kiss you?
Yes.
That is quite different too.
Is it? It's different.
Everything is going to be different now. I will take you anywhere you want. I will give you anything you wish.
All I could wish for is right here.
Laugh and weep together.
Augsburg Festival 1938. And here are all your names, the family Baumtrack singers. We have Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Martha, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you are the most important. Okay?
Oh.
Now, Liesel, where are you? I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, I need you to be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when we...
Tyler, can you help me, please? The co-leader is here and he wants to know why everyone finds a new flag.
Hi!
I'm trying to explain.
Be quiet. Where's the captain?
Well, when a man is on his honeymoon...
No time for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
The flag with a black spider on it.
Brigitte!
Do you allow such remarks in this household? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Culture and Education.
That was the old regime.
In the old regime, I was the third secretary. Now, I'm the first.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
The captain wouldn't. I mean, I can only take my orders from Captain Baumtrack.
You will take your orders from us. And so will the captain.
Why was he so cross?
Everyone is cross these days.
Father's not going to be in trouble, is he?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is just to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, like I said before, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to go right with Father?
You'll be pleased and prompt.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, like I said, everybody be ready by 11 o'clock in the morning for the bus.
Father's left!
They're back! They're back!
They'll have a lot of
Father!
That's not Russian Kato, we weren't expecting you back till next week.
Oh, Max. I don't know about how you in a second. Max, it is good to see you. There's much I want to ask you. Much I want to ask you.
We missed you so much.
What did you miss the most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
We missed you guys telling each other to be quiet, or climbing up the stairs to tell you good night.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to sing at the Coatsbury Festival Friday night.
Let me see this. Max, are you responsible for this?
Kato, I was just waiting to talk to you about it.
Max, you can't talk your way out of this one.
President!
Kato, I had to make a very important last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to enter them all. They're going to be the talk of the festival, 7 children in one family.
My children do not sing in public.
The committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max, what did they say?
Maria, you never heard such a praise.
No, the Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
Georg, if they make people happy.
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
No, this is out of the question.
Kato, this is for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful for these swine.
Marina, you must talk to him. He has to at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but he has to compromise.
Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Okay, I will talk to him. If these children do not sing in this festival, it'll be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father.
I don't think of myself first anymore. I think first of someone else. I know now how to spend my love. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song isn't a song till you sing it. And love in your heart, was it good there to stay? Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start. Somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart. When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you know you'll keep up, though never he calls your name. Gone are your old ideas of life, the old ideas grow dim. Lo and behold, you're someone's wife, and you belong with him. You may think this kind of adventure never may come to you. Darling 16, going on 17, wait a year or two. Well, I'm delighted to finally meet you.
I have a telegram for Captain Contract.
You said you were Liesel, I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders. Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Contract. Hi!
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everyone in Nuremberg except for the great Captain Contract. If he knows what's best for him, he'll come over to the right side. And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. He better get out quick. Cry out my loss. But just remember what I said, or things. And you remember too.
Please don't cry.
How could he turn on something like that?
Maybe he wasn't threatening him, maybe he was warning him.
Liesel?
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think it would come this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well,
Well,
Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. I mean, it would be exciting to have a ship under me again, but what I mean is, it would be a comfort and relief to know you and the children are safe. But it would mean that Marie, please help.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now what I need to do. I can't do it.
Of course not.
We must leave Austria.
You will have to leave soon. Tonight!
No, I can't leave without my family. Look, we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us. We have to plan. We have to have time. Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
Be careful. I'm going to bring them in.
Stormtroopers, see, this is what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, you stay here with Georg. These will help you find the children. Quickly, quickly!
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber. May I present to you Herr Detweiler. Max, I believe you know Herr Zeller. Gentlemen, have a seat.
We're here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, the telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
Yes, sir. I just received it. I have been away. I've only been home for half an hour, sir.
Yes, Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record during the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
I'm happy to hear that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. It explains why I'm here, but we did not receive a response to our telegram. The High Command sent me in person.
Yes, Admiral. I haven't had time to consider the...
To present you with your commission.
Yes, I am highly conscious of...
Orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Birmingham.
I'm afraid that wouldn't work for you, Georg.
Admiral, sir, may I introduce to you my wife, Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
What I mean, sir, is that we're scheduled to perform the Cultural Festival Friday night. You see here, the Von Trapp family singers.
Yes, it's all been arranged by the Ministry of Culture and Education.
Friday night? This is Wednesday. Only a matter of 2 days out. Might be possible. Fine. Give me your work for it, I get by Monday. Admiral! Turn the telephone interviews.
Yes, right this way. If you have any questions, maybe adding the weight of my voice.
It lists here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers, and I am head of the Von Trapp family.
It is hard to believe you, Captain Von Trapp, singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing.
Your privilege to attend a concert and hear for yourself.
I would like to hear what you're going to sing now. Sing what you're going to sing at the concert. Sing.
Joe, bring me fa sol la ti. Joe, a deer, a female deer.
Rain
On a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, need a holding thread. Holding thread. I know to follow soul. I know to follow soul. I drink with jam and bread. Drink with jam and bread. I drink with jam and bread. With jam and bread. Jam and bread. Jam and bread. Jam and bread. Drink with jam and bread.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Every morning you greet me, soft and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me.
Soft and white, clean and bright.
You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. Not so fast. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the conclusion of the festival. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is. The judges here are putting their heads together to come to a final decision. And while we wait, I suggest there should be an encore. It seems as though this may be the last chance the family Von Trapp will be able to sing together for a very, very long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp will start his new command of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him from this very hall straight to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, the family Von Trapp, one last time.
There's a sad sort of playing from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye.
will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Zegabund of Herwagen. Herwagen, everybody. For the second award, this award has been given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first prize. The highest musical honor in the Ostmark goes to the family Von Trapp. Family Von Trapp.
How many of them are there?
8 troopers and their officer.
This is outrageous. The church used to be a sanctuary.
We never would have come if we knew the Abbey would be in danger. It's all right. It's not a sanctuary of peace people. This is the 3rd time they've searched our Abbey.
Look there!
That's why we put you all out here in the garden. They always search inside, but never outside.
Isn't this good house?
Shh. Yes, darling, it is.
We must be very, very quiet. We'll let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a long ride ahead of us.
Lisa, let's stay close together.
Lieutenant! No one out here, sir.
Reverend Mother, I am so sorry we brought this upon you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
Yes. Once it is safe, we'll go where our car is hidden deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've posted a guard on all the roads.
I've been listening to the wireless. All the roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I used to think of these mountains as my friends. Now I see them as enemies.